Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys and welcome back to another video. On this occasion, I want to make another review about the article summary review. After on the previous two videos, I'll make a review about the novel and the textbook. Your article summary review is to fulfill in the course of extensive reading 2020. And my name is Muhammad Zaki Raihan Abdurachman. From 4C class at Department of English Education and at Sharif Hidayatullah State Islamic University. Okay, without any further ado, before I jump to the article review, there are the outline that I want to share is about the method of the article and then the findings. Okay, without waiting more. Number one, closing the gap between high school writing instruction and college writing expectations. Okay, the method in using qualitative method by interviewing writing instructors at a large urban university. And in addition, instructors were interviewed represent a full range of teaching levels, such as teaching assistants, lecturer, instructor, professor, and a wide range of teaching styles and philosophies. So the author using a interviewing method by interviewing writing instructors and the teachers, especially in a course of writing. And what they find is secondary teachers feel forced to teach a test. And college instructors wish students haven't learned so well in high school. Well, the most students that come to the college is already well learned about the writing, especially or school writing instruction. And number two, expect from first students entering first year completed courses, college instructors generally noted that their expectations have dropped over the years as they realize their main objective is to help students unlearn rules and skills that might serve them well in high school. Well, teachers and instructors mostly expect that students will learn some unlearned rules on writing in high school, but their expectations were very, very high and end up with having a drop for over the years because students already learn about the skills and the rules at the school. Okay, moving on to number two, research. The second article is a research on the teaching methods of college English. The method is direct observation notes, means that his students participate directly on scene by gathering data from interviews, taking notes, and seeing directly on how English college teachers teaching their students from diverse and different kinds of methods, which means the author is jump right away and participate on every scene that happens, gathering data from interviews, taking notes, and seeing directly on how the college teachers teaching their students. And most of all, teaching methods were thought by students using the traditional method, which is a face-to-face with the teacher with a single teaching method. But the facilitation, of course, the facilities, which makes it more obsolete because only from the students to another students. The teachers from the students. Teachers delivering materials, teachers explaining, and students only listening or taking notes without any facilities to support it, which makes it more old, more obsolete, and traditional. Okay, we are moving along to another articles. The number three is ready or not, recognizing and preparing college-ready students. The method that we use is research by analyzing the comparison between college-ready students and not college-ready students by giving them specific tasks on reading skills. So the author comparing the college-ready students that are already prepared for reading task for the reading course and not college-ready students by giving them specific tasks on reading skills. What other finds is students that entering post-secondary education college level are not prepared for college reading demands. Well, as we know, the college reading demands is demand more in reading at the college on the college level. So student that entering post-secondary or college level is not prepared enough. Okay, to number four, creativity and education. The method There was the article collecting additional policy around such words such as European, American, and countries in terms of using creativity in education. What the finding is creativity is not playing a role. It's not, as well, education keep changing a long time. So the education keeps changing, but the creativity does not following the changing of the education. So creativity and education is like a food and water. We cannot be separated. You have food, you have water. You have to combine it to make a good combination. In this occasion, is in terms of education. Number 5, motivation in Chinese children English teaching. The method that we use, the articles are making an experiment by dividing Burmese students into 3 groups: praise groups, reproof groups, neglected groups. The praise group was first. If they're doing the first week, and what they find, even though they are very worse in the first week, they manage to overcome the other groups, such as reproof group and neglected groups. The praise group is students, the group that got praise from their teachers about their English results. Reproof group that feeling so forced in learning English, and neglected groups is students who learn English but end up with a bad result. So praise groups is showing that they're really good in learning English, and their motivation was very high. And moving on to number 6, best practices in distance education. That's what we do, a review. So in this article, author gathering the theory from other sources that related to distance education, just like we do now, one by one, and breaking it down and how this education can be applied to many countries. But it turns out distance education is still a new thing to the certain countries, especially developing countries such as Southeast Asia, such as Indonesia, Thailand, and countries in Africa that have still lack of facilitation or the instruments to doing a distance education. Most countries still struggling with this one, distance education. Online learning, number 7, challenges, strengths, potential, and challenges. The method that were used by author collecting 6 online learning trends and the issues associated with the trends. So once again, related to the previous article, that online learning can be applied easily in terms of quality assurance and standard of online learning, social constructivism, commitment, copyright, and intellectual property. And of course, this makes it more harder by the rules, and also the facilitation. It's by the rules, while on the previous article is talking about the instrument, and on this article is talking about the laws that have to be followed, and the another rules that have to be followed, or the other terms and conditions in online learning. That's why online learning cannot be applied easily. Moving on to number 8, how youth and adults with negative reading histories found a way to enjoy reading. The method is using a qualitative method. Participants were asked to download the Delight Games app on their gadgets. And after that, the readers enters the library. Readers are presented with 2 or 3 choices to shape the narrative. And one of the findings, most of the Delight Games users identify themselves as the poor readers. When using this app, they will struggle because they're not enjoying reading. Poor readers is a reader who cannot conclude anything from what they read, so they having a struggle, and they have to face they dislike. I don't like reading, but I have to read. That's why I identify themselves as the poor readers. A participant believe that they can freely without being judged or labeled by using the Delight apps, because you will be easily get judged or labeled by the society when you don't have any potential in reading, such as you have a poor reading skills. You cannot conclude anything from that reading. And of course, it improves themselves, the poor readers, as their true readers after using that app. Number 9, analysis on spoken English as university level on production-based approach. So the point of this article is comparing 2 different setup between a production-oriented approach and a PPP approach on this article. And the findings is likely the same in terms of oral accuracy in English using the post-test. The post-test result shows that the POA teaching method is better than PPP in improving spoken English for non-English majors. In terms of oral production, their results is likely the same. And the last one, but not least, multilingual writers in college context. The method that we use is qualitative by interviewing the specific students based on multilingual writers. So they're interviewing students with multilingual languages, and it's created the new kind of students is the multilingual students. And the multilingual students is often framed as a unique in the need of language because college nowadays don't have any multilingual students. They often talk in a single language. Specifically, and principal form of academic English did not change as language does. And also, writing also needs a new kind of transformation, which is a multilingual context. You can write in English, you can write in Indonesia, you can write in Germany, but you also need a multilingual context. And new writing demands multilingual writers. Cultural and linguistic pluralism is very crucial and very needed for academic writing. So you cannot just take on the one language while writing. You can also master another, such as Indonesian, Japanese, Sundanese, or Germany, French. So as the era keeps changing and changing, the cultural and linguistic pluralism is very crucial and needed for academic writing. I think that's all that I can explain. Thanks for watching and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.